excited to go over why partnering with LaunchNow Agency is the best bet for your customers in your own business. Working with LaunchNow helps you acquire more business, retain more exciting customers, and strengthen all the other work you do with our technology. What is digital knowledge? It's all the public facts about your brand, like name, address, phone number, hours of operation, products and services that all live online for customers to search. Those facts start here, your website. At a minimum, this is the first place that the public facts about your business have to live. It turns out that businesses' websites are the place that search engines and customers both consider the most authoritative when you're looking for these facts. Makes sense, right? You know yourself best. So your first step is to get this right. And for the last 20 years, this was pretty much the only step, because the website was the main place where people interacted with businesses online. But those facts about your business now live in a few more places. They live on Google, and Facebook, and Yelp, and Apple, and over 100 other places. And when you add all these places up, all these mini websites for your business, they get an average of 2.7 times more views than your own website. This number can go up to 10 times for food services brands. And we're not just talking about the big guys. Your business lives across other niche or vertical places as well. Sites like Vitals or LendingTree or Cars.com or Seamless all drive traffic in specific verticals. Language-specific sites also drive traffic. Yasaber.com, for example, is a site that caters to the Spanish-speaking population. How many Spanish-speaking clients do you think you have? As much as 15% of all searches in the US are in Spanish. And since every customer matters, you want to make sure that every experience someone has with your business, wherever that experience takes place, is the best that it can be. Now, I want to be very clear that when I say be awesome everywhere, I'm not just talking about name, address, phone number, or listings management, as you might have heard people call it. We're talking about distinct brand experiences on every site, app, platform, and device. And it all starts with deep attributes about your business, like whether you serve gluten-free menu items or accept reservations. Then we're talking about rich content like images and video, things that bring your business to life on these platforms. And we're talking about reviews. People make decisions about your business every day based on what other people are saying across the web. Online reviews have a huge impact on both businesses and consumers. The impact can be positive or negative. For example, for every star a business gets in their rating, their sales revenue will increase from approximately 5 to 9%. At the same time, 22% of consumers will not purchase a product after reading just one negative review about it. In fact, last year, Google announced that it too makes decisions about which businesses to show based on what other people are saying. Google said that 3 most important factors to local rank are relevance, distance, and prominence. In this case, prominence is defined as a business's reputation, which includes review count and rating. So what Google is saying is that it's literally ranking your business in the local pack based on how many reviews you have and how good those reviews are. If you don't manage your reviews, you're risking whether your business will even show up in search. And finally, each of these platforms deliver a unique user experience that you need to take advantage of to maximize customer impact. like those calls, directions, and transactions we discussed earlier. For example, social posts on Facebook allow businesses to engage with potential customers and give them up-to-the-date information. One-click Uber ride booking lets customers book a ride directly from a business's website. And even something as simple as voice response from Siri. This diversity of experiences, multiplied by every one of your customers and all the complex facts about your business, is why having direct connections with every platform matters. Simply pushing some basic data to aggregators is not the same as controlling your digital knowledge. Now, this is today. These are things that are happening right now, but there's also a new trend on the horizon. A wave of intelligent systems that are making decisions about businesses for their users. Google, Bing, Apple, and Amazon are all building intelligent agents. They're making decisions about what to show customers based on the characteristics of businesses. Many of these intelligent agents are powered by voice, and in fact, ComScore says that by 2020, voice search will make up 50% of all search. So it's very important that these systems have the right facts about your business. Just look at how Google is answering search questions even today. We're not seeing 10 blue links anymore. We're seeing structured answers based on knowledge about your business. And they're just getting started. Soon, the facts about your business will also live in other intelligent systems, like self-driving cars from Uber and Tesla, and really far out, even crazier places like drones, sensors, VR, and smart clothing. This concept, structured facts about businesses powering intelligent systems, will extend to people, events, menus, services, and more. This is coming, and we're going to be there to help manage this future for you. Without our solution, each of these services has its own unique method and algorithm for compiling what it believes to be the most accurate information about your business. They consult a ton of different sources from this information, from government and phone records to users submitted content and other directories. This compilation process turns your digital knowledge and business listing into something very similar to March Madness, a tournament with a totally unpredictable outcome. Are you currently working with data aggregators to solve this problem? When you do that, you're only sending data to a few teams in the tournament with no guarantee that data actually makes its way to customers. It's also critical to understand that this tournament happens every day, sometimes multiple times a day. This tournament you see here is just one slice of the bracket at one point in time. As I've mentioned, these services are built to serve their users the most accurate location data. They know business aren't static. They close, rebrand, move, etc. So unlike March Madness, which eventually stops, the data compilation process restarts and goes on 24/7, 365 days a year. When your digital knowledge and business listings are subject to that process, the data that your customers see often changes or degrades over time. Here's an example of a listing that was followed for over a year across a sample of listing sites. You can see that as time progresses, certain data changes on certain publishers as frequently as multiple times per week. This means that the experience a consumer could have with your business could be totally different from one site to another, with no guarantee that the information they see will be consistent or correct. At the core of our solution is a technology we pioneered and patented to solve this problem, called Match and Lock. When we enter your business into Yext, the platform automatically matches the corresponding listing on each publisher in the Power Listings network. After it matches, it locks those listings down so no other data source can update them. This technology puts your customers in control of what their customers see online. Without match and lock, other services may deliver data, sometimes via API, to these third-party sites. But after that happens, that data goes into the compilation process. Think of it like creating a single team in the tournament via API. Tournament winners are chosen, stored, and published, and the process restarts all over again. Yext match and lock technology skips this entire compilation process. There are 0 steps between updating your customer's data in Yext and seeing it published to consumers. And because your customer's data is locked, it cannot be overwritten. The tournament is effectively turned off when it comes to your customers when you use Yext. Enough trust in the data to turn that tournament off is hard to come by, and that's the superpower of our solution. Over 100 direct data integrations with sites, maps, apps, and digital services all around the world across verticals, languages, and geographies. We can also make sure that the records we're updating are the only ones visible to consumers. Have you ever tried to check in somewhere on Facebook and noticed that there were more than one record for that location? That's because people can sometimes create rogue pages for businesses just by misspelling them when they check in. Our solution quiets the noise and routes all your customers' traffic to the right place. In a case study conducted with Andrew Shotland, we've seen that duplicate suppression can increase presence in Google's local search results by 20%. Next is reviews. Now remember, before when I said Google openly announced last year that ratings and reviews, or what it calls prominence, influence how your business ranks in search? Well, reviews are a hugely important set of public facts about your business. And our review solution allows you to unlock that power. Reviews are the new key to starring in search. Now let's face it, bad reviews can happen from time to time. There are really 2 ways to handle this, and our review solution helps you with both. The first is what we call the hug your haters approach. You may be helping your customers with this today. When they get a low review, respond and provide thorough customer support to make the person happy. That's table stakes in customer service these days. But there's another thing your customers can do regardless of whether they respond. And we call that approach fire up your fans. It's supported by data that suggests that 70% of consumers will leave a review if they're asked. Most of these customers generally wouldn't go out of their way to leave a review simply because the business provided the service they expected. On the contrary, unhappy customers are more than happy to leave a review if they feel dissatisfied. So by asking for authentic reviews from consumers on your own website, you can actually improve your customers' public presence and their opportunity to reach new customers. The last thing I want to touch on is the cherry on top, and that's our analytics. We can talk for hours about where your digital knowledge lives online and where it's important to manage your reviews, but how are consumers actually engaging with your business? What can you learn? Where can we help you improve? That's the power of our analytics solution. For the first time ever, you will have a single view of where your business lives and how it's performing everywhere online. Questions like how many people call you from Google Maps, or how many people are looking at your profile on Yelp, or how does your business appear on Bing are easy to answer. Launch Now Agency would love to help you with your online business directory listings. Give us a call at 262-804-8255 0339, or find us online at launchnowagency.com. And feel free to speak to Caroline or Dan. Have a great day.